Hey there, folks. This is going to be a short one. Yay! It's 8:31, Saturday, January 30th. 8:32. Seem to be catching everything in right from one to the other. Boom, boom. 8:31, 132. The self being with other people to attain knowledge. Um, all right, for me, that's telling me I need to hurry up and be talking with other people about stuff as much as I can now. And then two, 8:32. Two is understanding, being with people and the knowledge they need. That's what it means for me. Two can be harmony, coming together, and understanding. So coming together and understanding, and three is meeting a whole lot of is meeting people coming together for a joint purpose, if nothing else, just to be happy together. Um, but then eight is knowledge and learning. Um, it's relative to something that came out on a video uh, that happened during a video this morning. I had to stop and talk with animals. They're showing me, telling me about stuff going on, showing it to me. They're finally getting realistic on the other side. Anyway, that's just about me getting out of here. Anyway, the crank up concerns. Okay, that's what I want this to be about. That's what it is about. I was thinking that's really what I want to call it. A lot of people are concerned about crank ups. When I talk to you, a lot of people say, "Can I be cranked up?" Um, if you ask the question to yourself, "Can I be cranked up?" I'd say it's like 99%, 99 point something percent yes. Okay? If you care enough to want to evolve that quick, that hard, folks, you don't have much negativity in you. Okay? Um, there's people that have come up and said, "I'm brave, my crank up, blah, blah." And I'm like, sorry, man, ain't happening. You know? Um, that almost never happens because negative people are brought my way. Usually, when it happens, it's more arrogance. Now, that's another thing. A lot of people say, "Jay, I'm so worried that I'm too arrogant to be cranked up." Let me tell you something. If you're honestly concerned about that, the last thing you are is arrogant. People, when you're concerned about whether or not you're able to, or if you're ready or something like that, if you're really concerned about it, 99.999 repetitive decimal percent of the time, you are. Um, that is a thought process that for them, if you're that concerned about it, number one, you're ready. Okay. Number two, some of that worry that's put in your head is done to you to keep you from awakening. Remember, there's still stuff on the other side that does not want you awake, does not want you aware, does not want you to see everything going on the other side, because then you'll know that these certain little beings are not God. Okay? There's still some souls running around messing with your head saying that. Um, they want you to think, excuse me, they want you to think, they don't want you to see anything because they want you to think they're God. Praise us. They think it's their turn. No, it doesn't work like that. Everything's changed on the other side. This is something I need to tell you now too. When I talk with folks on other planets, when I talk to animals, there's a feeling of heart that goes in and out. Okay, there's a feeling of heart energy that goes in and out. Animals are incredibly powerful. We have a lot of beings from other planets that they literally grow up understanding this is all real and factual, and they've learned how to use their abilities pretty darn well. There's a, you know what? Most all of them are really cool. You know why? They're you when you're having a life in one of those bodies. Do they want to talk? Yes. Do they want you to feel them? Yes. Burju has this Serpoian lady that she talks to all the time with heart and everything. It's wonderful. Now, Burju's really strong. There's a reason for that. You know, she saw spirit inside. That doesn't mean you know how many souls I know that can see stuff, move around, do all kinds of incredible stuff. Man, it's amazing. My friend Kwaku, he's huge. Man, I miss him. I haven't seen him so long. It'd be so nice to have a few moments to have a life. Anyway, whatever. Um, People, it's time to wake up. It's time to get stronger. It's time for you to see what's going on. Those of you that really feel pulled, that you really want to wake up and see things for yourself, know and understand, and those of you that really want to come alive and help other people, you have to meditate. You have to relax, open up, to yourself. Just go inside yourself and just open up. By soft, relaxed breathing, you flow, and separating your conscious mind, you flow down inside yourself. And once you're down, you're actually located from the heart to the inside of the hypothalamus, where that understanding goes back and forth. That's where your spirit is. And then you relax, and then you just flow out into your body, and you're literally modifying and modifying the active frequency level that you're at inside. Your energy is inside that section, and you flow into yourself. It's just like your whole core energy just softens, and the frequencies actually change. They soften, stretch, relax, and then you come more alive. Cranking up, this is not just awakening your abilities, this is evolving your abilities, your mind, your head. When it gets bigger, folks, it doesn't get an inch bigger on both sides or something like that. No, it doesn't get like that. A lot of you don't care. There's some of you that have actually brought that up, and I said, man, you don't turn into a freak. My head has grown like hell because it has to. Look at all the energy I run through it. Look what I do. Look why I'm here. It doesn't get like that, but that's why I said if you use a string, you will know after about 3.5 months that there's a difference. Over 90% of the time. Okay? That depends on age, nutrition, a lot of other things. So, anyway, folks, I just want to address that because there's so many of you that were bringing that up. I needed to say it. And there's a lot of souls running around still, hiding in and out here and there. And I'm sorry, I got a lot to do. I can't see all these things. Can you imagine taking out a cloud, raindrop by raindrop, okay? I'm doing what I can. And I don't want to be here anymore. This is getting handled. Anyway, everything's coming together, finally. So, if you're concerned about it, then it's like a 99.9% chance that you're ready. So, if you're concerned about it, you're ready. Except for 0.1% of the time. What else can I help you with? Tomorrow's leaders. That's important. It's important for you to. It sounds like a whatchamacallit commercial. The Marines. It's important for you to be all you can be to do what you want to do here. And you will continue changing when I get out of here. When I'm finally free. And this part of me that's Jay can just slowly relax and dissolve into the rest of what I actually am. In a way, y'all are lucky that when you get out of your body, you go home. You can be just yourself. I keep telling people this source thing. When I first started talking about it, so many people got so excited about it, and so especially the folks that I told were source, so many of them got headstrong, arrogant, and I'm like, man, that's disgusting. And I've said from the beginning, source is the source of your problems. We're family, folks. We're family. So anyway, if those are your concerns about getting cranked up, don't worry about it. Uh, and if you really feel like you want to do it, and there's something that keeps pushing you in a way, pushing you away, see if you can relax and feel something around your head, like a little bit of it's like it'll look like a little bit of black anger, maybe even really dark gray. That's what you'll see and feel inside your head. And your spirit guides will help you see and feel that. They'll put the feeling in your heart. Your heart might pulse up a little bit, or you might get the thought in your head a little bit. Because remember, they're souls. They're you outside of a body, helping a friend of yours in a body, and they're right there with you too when the other ones are doing it. So they're going to cause a commotion, where even if they're not stronger than a soul that's messing with you, it's going to go back and forth, and you'll feel that confusion. Okay. Things are a little weird right now, but in so many ways they've never been better. Now with the stuff going on around us out in the world, that's different. I'm talking about within you and your personal self. There's no controls. Everything's nuts on the outside world. Things happening on the planet. It's all going crazy. It'll be stopped. Anyway, all right, folks. Look, love you. Don't worry about getting cranked up if you want to get cranked up. Okay, it's not. There's no issues there. The most important thing is for y'all to relax. Which, gee, that's easy, right? Just okay, I'm relaxed. Are you kidding? Our lives, the way they are, how crazy they are. Everything happening around us is hard. Please take the time, 2 or 3 times a day, even for 5 or 10 minutes, even just 5 minutes, and just sit there and practice relaxing. Just let things go. You have to remember, take the conscious mind, think of the conscious mind like a whole bunch of gears continually turning that sit on the top of your head. You pull these 2 pins out and let those gears keep turning. But they, like a balloon, helium balloon, they keep going up until they're about 10 foot over your head. Let the conscious mind keep going. Just separate it from your own personal self, from your energy. And as you make that affirmation and see it go in your head, what you're doing inside is separating your personal spirit from the spirit of the body, or Gaia's spirit. Is separating from that a little bit and calming down. So it's like you're just going into your spirit that's in a body, which is a house. It's like you walking into a different room. The door's open. The other part of your spirit's right there. The energy, the other part of your body spirit's right there. Guy's energy, but it's out of the doorway, and it's out of sight. And you can relax and be yourself. That's what's happening when you're meditating. Okay, folks. Love you, man. Have a good one, and happy awakening. One other thing, too, when you're doing this, stones really help. Okay, something to calm you down, relax you. And again, celestite. I just got a bunch of it for a reason. This stuff is really good. The energy really works with the hypothalamus in the middle of your head, which is kind of like a control point for all the different, for all your abilities. Okay, it's like a central point that the other abilities come in and out of. Okay, and it works directly with the heart. Maybe one day I'll get a video out that explains that a little better, although I already did it pretty much in a video I put out about the brain and how it functions metaphysically. All right, folks, love you. Have a good one.